Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Vishnuprabu, studying BE Computer Science 3rd year at Cse-c Institute of Technology. Today we are going to see about test-driven development in agile software development and testing. Let's start with agenda. Test-driven development overview. Test first versus test lost. Results of 3 research studies. Test-driven development benefits and limitations. Test-driven development survey. Summary and Java TDD library demo. Test-driven development overview. Made popular by extreme programming. Then a method of developing software, not just testing a software. Software is developed in short iterations. The unit tests are developed first before the code. How it works. Add a test. Use cases or user stories are used to understand the requirement clearly. Run all tests and see the new one fail. Ensures test harness is working correctly. Ensures that the test does not mistakenly pass. Write some code, only code that is designed to pass the test. No additional functionality should be included because it will be untested. Continue with test-driven development overview. Run the automated test and see them succeed. If tests is pass, programmer can be confident code meet all tested requirements. Refactor code is used to clean up the code and rerun the test to ensure cleanup did not break anything. Next we are going to see about test first versus test lost. Pick a piece of functionality. Write a test that expresses a small task that fails. In test lost, the production code that implements the entire functionality. In test first, production code until test passes, but in test lost is to validate the all functionality. But in test first and test lost, run all the tests. Rework code until all the test passes in test first, but until all the test passes in test lost also. This is the diagrammatic representation of test first versus test lost. Next we are going to see about test-driven development benefits. In this test-driven development benefits, the instant feedback is the developer knows instantly if new code works and if it interfaces with existing code. The better development practices are used to encourage the programmers to decompose the problem into manageable formalized programming tasks. It provides the context in which a low-level design decisions are made. By focusing on writing only the code necessary to pass test, designs can be cleaner and clearer than is often achieved by the other methods. Continue with test-driven development benefits. The quality assurance. Having up-to-date tests in place ensures a certain level of quality. It enables a continuous regression testing. Test-driven development practices drive programmers to write code that is automatically testable. Whenever a software defect is found, unit test cases are added to the test suite prior to fixing the code. Continue with test-driven development benefits. Lower rework effort since the scope of a single test is limited. When the test fails, rework is easier. Eliminating defects early in the process usually avoids lengthy and tedious debugging later in the project. Cost of change is that the longer a defect remains, the more difficult and costly to remove. Next, we are going to see about test-driven development limitations. Counterproductive and hard to learn. Difficult in some situations. Graphical user interfaces, relational databases, web service, and it requires a mock objects. Test-driven development does not often include an upfront design. Especially the focus is on implementation and less on the logical structure. Continue with test-driven development limitations. Difficult to write test cases for hard to test code. It requires a higher level of experience from programmers. Test-driven development blurs distinct phases of software development, design, code, and test. Test-driven development survey. Results of a survey conducted by 24 professional programmers. Productivity aggregate agree 78%. Facilities better requirements agree 88%. Reduces debugging effort agree 96%. Reduces development time agrees 50%. Effectiveness aggregate 80%. Yields higher code quality aggregates 92%. Promotes simpler design aggregates 79%. Is noticeably effective 71%. Difficulties in adoption aggregate 40%. Getting into test-driven development mindset 56%. Lack of upfront design a hindrance aggregates only 23%. JMOOC library created to support test-driven development. It allows developers to create mock objects. The advantages of the JMOOCs are quick and easy to define mock objects. Developers don't have to break programming rhythm. Allows you to specify the interactions between objects. Plugs into test frameworks. Easy to extend. Let's see about the summary of test-driven development in agile software development testing. The research study the results are inconsistent of quality, productivity. Test-driven development can be effective if you consider goals of your software group, kind of software being a developer. Thank you for watching this video.